Copyright's an interesting one because it's kind of twofold. It could be I use one of these automated tools and I produce something, right? Like my new movie poster that an artist says, I literally made that and that looks exactly like mine. I think the algorithm basically just ripped off my stuff and gave it to you. And I don't know from the AI provider, did they use that from the training set? Did they just copy and paste? I don't know. Then there's the issue of like, let's say I produce something using one of these tools and it's this amazing movie poster and I say, I don't want anyone to use it because it's mine. Does that belong to me or does that belong to the AI provider? Do I have any ownership of it? And this is something legally we're actually like in the process of figuring out because there are multiple cases to basically figure out what is the IP infringement issue here. Do I own this or not?
Yeah, that's what's confusing me is because they get all their information by everything that we all create. So in a way, the AI is ripping us all off. So
that is actually one way of looking at it, is to say that even though we say
from day one,
it's actually like a serious ethical dilemma because we talk about how amazing ChatGPT is and everything, but the truth is, right, is that like if a person told you these things, you'd be like, yeah, mate, yeah, thank you, yeah. But when an algorithm sort of automates it for you, for whatever reason, we're more like, this is really cool, this is breathtaking stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just recycling our own stuff and feeding it back to us.
I've stuck stuff into the journal of Stable Diffusion. I've got the Getty logo back out. You can tell it's the Getty logo. So that's where you got your stuff, which you're not allowed to. Like, that's not your image.
And even with the AI Act, that is actually something regulators are calling for, is like auditability of your training data. So even when you're getting all these sources together, you basically got to document and say, this is where I pulled all this information from. And even when you're looking at things like bias, to show that, hey, we actually had like a diverse set of training data to have this tool. We didn't just look from one part of the world with one source text. We actually, this was what we used to train it.
That'd be a commodity. If I can then verify this data source is B Corp, C Corp, AI Corp verified, so therefore I know that it's all okay.
Certification. And that's exactly what the EU is trying to do with like basically certification. Say that this has been CE approved. Like you can basically, it's trustworthy, right? Like you're not going to get the company, like even a commercial business, you want to ideally partner with people that they complied with the law, data privacy, copyright. You're not going to have 2 years down the line a load of issues, them getting sued all over the place. You're exactly like hitting the nail on the head, really.